Hello everyone, welcome back. Excuse me, I told you to be a little bit earlier today. We're a little bit more awake today. Probably. Alright, so we're going right back into where we were, which, yeah, right here.
아까도 얘기했지만 진상이 밝혀지면 모두 다 얘기해줄게.
As I said earlier, once they figure out what happened, I'll tell you everything.
단 억측이나 이상한 소문으로 누군가 피해받는 일 없도록 조금만 입 조심해줬으면 좋겠다.
But to make sure that no one gets hurt because of speculations and strange rumors, let's keep this between us, please.
부탁한다.
I beg you. And they're still... Regardless of how sincere you are, there will always be people who don't care. Ain't that the truth?
수혁아.
Suhyuk?
네?
Yes?
교무실 내 자리 알지?
You know where my desk is, right?
네.
Yes?
여기 전부 핸드폰 걷어서 가져다 놔줄래?
Can you please collect everyone's phones and put them on my desk?
수업 끝나고 사진이랑 동영상 삭제한 거 확인하면서 돌려줄게.
After class, I'll return them. Once I've confirmed that all videos or pictures about this are deleted.
에? 아, 그건 아니죠, 선생님.
Well, that's not fair, Miss Park.
우리도 프라이버시가 있다고요.
What about our rights to privacy?
차라리 장렬한 죽음을.
I'd rather die fighting for my honor than like this. Our cell phones were more than just phones. They were our lives, our day-to-day, our way of living. They were our everything. To take our cell phones away was like ripping off a part of our body. See, but you have to argue, what about her privacy, the girl that was in trouble? They're arguing about their privacy, but meanwhile they're just taking pictures and posting her all over the internet. What about her privacy? I completely forgot. I have to tell Steam what I'm playing. Steam? Twitch. There we go. Of course we couldn't help but to be against it. Even the teacher was surprised how much opposition she faced. Every time I play a visual novel, I get this thing in my throat. It's like it's cursed.
진짜 해도 너무하시네.
You're being too harsh.
잘한다, 경수. 네가
Yes,
빠지면
경수.
섭하지. 자, 시원하게 사이다 한 마디.
Listen to him. Everyone, come on, tell her what we think.
안 돌려준다는 것도 아니고.
It's not like she's not going to return it to us. Haha, she was on the teacher's side.
찍었더라도 스스로 삭제했으면 꿀릴 거 없잖아.
And if she took a photo or something but deleted it, then there's nothing to mope about, right?
에? 너 새끼 배신이냐?
Huh? Are you betraying us? You traitor.
이 상황에 유치하게 배신 따질 때냐? 정 찔리면 빠지든지.
Traitor? Oh, grow up. Do you really think now's the time? Or is your conscience pricking you?
자, 수혁아. 내가 1번이다. 곱게 다뤄.
Here, so I'll go first. Take good care of it, yeah?
새끼, 멋지네.
Acting cool, huh? Of course. He did it to probably make himself look good in front of Hyojong. Everyone thought Kyung-soo would be opposed to having our cell phones taken away. But when he came out in support of the idea, he seems to have swayed many of the others. Slowly, One at a time, everyone handed their cell phones to Suhyuk. Chun-Sun Lee, teaching in room 2, keeping an eye out. As soon as I saw the message, a shiver ran down my spine.
선생님,
Miss Park,
왜 그러니 온조야?
what is it, Onjo? Miss Park froze as soon as she read the message. To go down the stairs leading to the infirmary, we had to go back past classroom 2.
중앙 통로를 돌아가면 거리도 멀 뿐더러 많은 교실을 지나쳐 가야 해요.
If we go into the main hallway, it'll take longer. And we're going past more classrooms.
선생님, 너무 아파요.
See, that's not exactly patient zero, but Hyunju gurgled out a cough.
어쩔 수 없어요. 최대한 짧고 빠르게 보건실로 갑니다.
We don't have a choice. We have to take her to the infirmary as quickly as possible. Without a hitch, Miss Park put Hyunju on her back. Is there any way I can help? Yes, by saving. I mean, I'm not going to go back and redo any choices I make. We might go through it again later to see what other things we have, but our choices on our first playthrough will be our choices. That's it. That's what we're doing. A way to go past Tutu without being seen. Something that can hide Miss Park and Hyunju.
선생님, 저거 쓰면 어떨까요?
Miss Park, could we use that? The whiteboard is big enough to hide Hyunju and Miss Park. You wouldn't be able to see them from the classroom. As we got closer to class 2-2, my heart began to pump frantically. We were moving a whiteboard during class. What if he finds what we were doing suspicious? The best thing to do was not get Mr. Lee's attention. We slowly and quietly took our steps. Phew. I guess we made it. We passed by the back door without being noticed. The tension had been keeping my breath at bay, but I was able to burst out a breath of relief. I felt a drop of sweat flowing down my spine. My legs were floppy and were ready to give way. Mr. Lee was standing in front of the door. As soon as I saw him, I thought my heart was going to stop. He lowered his eyes to meet mine. He stared like a reaper, and my mind went blank. I didn't know what to think, what to say. His gaze was full of suspicion, and it started to move to the most suspicious thing. The whiteboard. I need an excuse, I need to do something. Ow.
남원조, 갑자기 놓으면 어떡해?
Onjo, why did you let go?
선생님 안녕하세요.
Mr. Lee, hello. As Isoc fell, the whiteboard spun and covered the hallway. Isoc secretly gave me a thumb up.
시끄럽게 해서 죄송합니다.
I'm sorry for the ruckus.
죄송합니다.
Sorry. I shouted, hoping to distract him, but it was no use. Mr. Lee just looked at us with cold eyes. And then, without further ado, he turned and stepped toward the whiteboard.
어떡해.
What now?
모르겠어. 나도.
I don't know. His hand was at the whiteboard. In my mind, I told myself that I needed to stop him, but I had no idea how. I grabbed Isaac's hand in an attempt to not panic. And with my heart thumping and pounding, I could only watch.
소란스럽게
Apologies for the
죄송합니다.
noise.
교장 선생님께서 약품 현황판을 만들어 달라셔서.
The principal wanted a board for the list of all the medicine we currently have, and
그랬군요.
is that so?
네, 마침 2학년 5반에 남는 게 있다고.
Yes. Class 2-5 had a spare, so
알겠습니다. 그럼
Understood.
수고하십시오.
well, please take care. Mr. Lee, as though he had no more interest in the matter, turned away even before the school nurse finished speaking. Was Miss Park able to make it down the stairs? But it was not over. Mr. Lee suddenly stopped his steps. I still had to keep my wits about.
끝나면 곧장 교실로 돌아가거라.
Head back to class as soon as you're done,
늦지 않게.
and be quick about it.
간 떨어질 뻔했네.
I thought we were done for. My legs were about to give way. I headed down the stairs to help Miss Park, who had already gone down the stairs, carrying Hyungju.
박선아 선생님 자리가 저기던가?
Where was Miss Park's desk again? Is it there?
어이 이수혁이
Hey, Soo-hyuk.
체육 선생님, 안녕하세요.
Mr. Kang. Hello.
호호 폰 가게 차렸냐?
Opening up a cell phone shop?
또 누가 수업 시간에 폰 하다 걸렸구만.
Did someone get caught using their phone again?
그렇죠 뭐.
Yeah, something like that.
잘 지냈냐?
Hey, how have you been?
민재 형,
Minjo.
이제
Minjae.
팔은 다 나았어. 팔 다시
How's
쓰는
your
거야?
arm? Is it back to normal? Can you shoot again?
뭐 보다시피 아직.
As you can see, not quite.
그래서 상담 중인 거구나. 얼른 나와서 팍팍 10점에 꽂는 거 다시 보여줘야지.
Is that what you two were talking about? Get well soon, yeah? You gotta go twang twang and show everyone your tens.
그러게.
Yeah.
할 얘기는 엄청 많지만 일단 수업 중이라 전 먼저 가볼게요.
We've got lots to catch up to, but since technically I'm supposed to be in class, I need to go.
나중에 따로 보자.
Yeah, let's catch up later.
네 형, 몸 조심해.
Yep, take care.
아깝다 아까워.
It's a pity, a real pity.
저런 놈이 운동을 해야 하는데.
He should be in sports instead.
제발이요. 그런 의미에서
You
저보다
should.
할이죠?
And my sister too, right? Instead of me?
으이그 뚫린 입이라고.
Can't get past you, can I?
열이 39도가 넘어요. 구급차를 부를게요.
Her temperature is over 39 degrees. I'm going to have to call an ambulance. I don't know what that means. I know it's a different unit of measurement, but I don't know. what the difference is. It just is what it is.
네, 부탁드릴게요.
Yes, please. I remembered that Mr. Lee told me to return to my class, but I knew that I had to stay here. Hyunju was suffering from high temperatures and severe coughs. I sat and I wiped Hyunju with a cold, wet towel, hoping that would lower her body temperature. It seemed to have done the trick, as she did seem better.
현주야, 이제 얘기할 수 있겠니?
Hyunju, how are you feeling? Do you think you could tell us what happened?
네,
Yes. With her teary, bloodshot eyes, Hyunju started to talk about her time of being locked up.
과학 동아리 수련회 계획 때문에 선생님을 만나러 과학실로 갔어요.
I went to the science classroom to see Mr. Lee. I wanted to talk to him about the science club's retreat.
교무실에 안 계시면 보통 거기 개인 연구실에 계시니까.
I couldn't find him in the teacher's office, which usually meant he was in his personal lab there.
거기도 선생님은 보이지 않았지만
But he wasn't there either.
평소 잠궈두던 연구실 문이 열려 있길래 화장실 가셨나 생각했어요.
The door to his lab that was usually locked was left open at this time. So I thought maybe he was taking a quick bathroom break.
그래서 조금만 기다리자 하고 과학실에 앉아 있었는데
So I was thinking of waiting for him and was sitting in the science classroom when
연구실에서 이상한 소리가 계속 들리는 거예요.
I heard weird noises coming from the lab.
완전 깜깜하네. 여긴 전등 스위치가 어디 있더라?
It's so dark here. Where's that light switch again?
무슨 냄새야?
Ugh,
왠지 으스스하기도 하고.
what's with this smell? This place is so creepy.
귀여워라. 너네들 소리였구나?
Ah, cute. Were you little ones making the noise?
얘는 색깔이 왜 이래? 특이하다고 괴롭히는 건가?
Huh? Why is this one a weird color? Oh, are they building it because it's special?
사이좋게 지내야지. 그러면 못 써. 이렇게 귀여운 애를.
No, that won't do. You all need to learn to live together. It's so cute you can't. Ow.
아치. 고마운 줄 모르고 사람을 물어?
Did you just bite me? I'm trying to help you, you know.
에이, 이제 나도 몰라. 들어가.
Whatever. Get back in there.
아씨. 생각보다 이빨이 날카롭네.
It's got a sharp bite for something so tiny.
여기서 뭐 하는 거냐?
What are you doing here?
함부로 들어오지 말라고 했을 텐데.
I thought this area was forbidden.
아, 죄송해요. 햄스터 소리가
I'm
궁금해서.
so sorry. I heard the hamsters and...
혹시 밴드 갖고 계세요? 햄스터가 물었는데 꽤 아프네요, 얘네.
Do you have a band-aid? It bit me and it hurts a lot. Like, more than I thought.
뭐야?
What? You were bitten?
네, 저기 까맣고 빨갛기도 한 쟤한테.
Yeah, the blackish reddish one. It bit me.
확실해? 확실히 저놈이야?
Are you sure? Are you sure it's that one?
물렸다는 말을 듣자마자 연구실 문을 잠그고 절 붙잡았어요.
As soon as he heard that I was bitten, he locked the lab door and grabbed a hold of me.
그리고 물도 음식도 주지 않고 이틀 동안 절 묶어두고
And for 2 days, he tied me up without water or food.
계속 감금해뒀어요.
Kept me locked up.
혹시 선생님이 널 아니,
Did he...
부적절한 행위를 하거나
touch-
그러진 않았니?
No. Did he do anything inappropriate or anything else to you?
아니요. 그냥 의자에 묶어두기만 했어요.
No, he just tied me up on a chair. Miss Park let out a small sigh of relief, as though she was thankful that it wasn't anything more serious.
아니다. 더 있었어요.
Wait, no, there was more.
뭐?
What?
주사기로 제 피를
He took
4번 정도 뽑아갔어요.
my blood with a syringe about 4 times.
피를 왜?
But why?
모르겠어요. 조금 전에도
I don't know. He took some again not too long ago.
무서워요. 선생님.
I'm scared, Miss Park.
그래, 그만 생각하자.
Yes,
이제 괜찮아.
everything's fine now. You're safe. You can relax.
온조야, 물 미지근해.
Anjo, the water's too warm.
응, 새로 받아올게.
Got it. I'll bring a new one.
왜 그래 이사가?
Isaac, what's wrong? She bit me. I'm not sure I need to read that. I'm pretty sure that's pretty self-explanatory. But we'll read it anyway for the sake of the story. I'm going to kill you.
죽일 거야, 개자식! 갈갈이 찢어 죽이고 말 거야!
Alright, we're gonna skip the first part of that one. I will kill you. I will rip you apart. Hyunju suddenly began to thrash about. The very girl who had trouble walking by herself not too long ago was now convulsing violently.
죽일 거야. 가만두지 않을 거야, 개새끼!
Yep, all of that.
현주야, 왜 그래? 무슨 일이야?
Hyunju, what's the matter? Why are you doing this?
보건 선생님, 왜 이런 거죠?
Nurse, what's happening to her?
모르겠어요.
I don't know.
상태가 점점 나빠지는 것 같아요.
I think she's gotten worse.
정신 차려, 현주야!
Calm down, Hyunju. I'm not sure what that was. Oh. Hyunju threw up blood. But it wasn't just any amount of blood. It looked as though she threw up everything she had. It was so much that her bed was dyed in blood. And then silence. Can people be fine after throwing up this much blood? And because of the terror of what just happened, I forgot that Isaac was bitten on the arm. And of course, Isaac too.
이게 무슨 일입니까?
What happened here?
감금이라고요?
He tied her up, you say? Miss Park looked at Namra, who was standing next to the principal. Namra nodded, signaling that she had already told him what had happened.
일단 나가셔서 얘기하시죠.
Let's talk elsewhere.
이 얘기고 자시고 이병찬 그 사람 지금 어디 있습니까?
Talk? Where's Byung-chan? Where is he at this moment? I don't know who that is.
쟤 아까 걔 맞지?
That's her, right?
현주인가 뭔가 하는.
Hyunju, or whatever her name was, from the class next door.
맞네. 옷에 피 묻은가 봐. 상태가 심각한가 보다.
Must be. Look at all the blood on her. She's looking real bad.
와, 이러다 우진이 의심처럼 점식이 진짜 인육 먹고 뭐 그런 대반전이 일어나진 않겠지?
Woo-jin was right all along. Moleface must have eaten them and... Yeah, that's stupid. As if.
꺼져라 배신자 새끼.
Go away, you traitor.
맞아. 너만 아니었어도 지금 SNS 스타가 됐을 텐데.
Yeah, if it weren't for you, I'd be trending by now.
너무 그러지 마셔. 공익적으로 협조해야지 협조.
Stop it. For the greater good. The greater good.
그나저나 선아쌤 진짜 멋있지 않았냐?
Anyway, she was awesome, wasn't she? Teach Park?
주번 보건쌤, 반장 교장쌤, 부반장 점식이.
Class rep, the nurse, prez, principal, vice prez, moleface?
맞지. 카리스마 쩔어주셨지.
Right. She was so cool.
마왕의 반쪽으로 딱 어울리는 면모를 보여주셨노라.
She was like half demon lord. Her expression was just perfect.
속도 없어 정말. 제일 심하게 욕먹은 주제에.
Sure. Honestly, everyone's mouthing off at you.
저건 또 뭐냐? 대박.
Hey, look over there. Oh my god.
왜? 뭔데?
What?
야, 비상.
Oh,
선생님들 싸운다.
the teachers. They're arguing. Oh, of course they are.
이병찬 선생, 정말 이럴 거요?
Mr. Lee, are you really going to do this?
시간이 없습니다. 당장 구급차를 멈춰야 해요.
There's no time. You must stop the ambulance now.
에휴, 어딜 가시려고요?
Where do you think you're going?
이건 와요.
Let go of me.
그 아이 무방비 상태로 밖으로 나가서는 안 됩니다.
That child, she mustn't leave here without any precaution.
한 시간만 더 학교에서.
Just one more hour. Just keep her here for one more hour.
피를 많이 토했어요. 한시가 급한 상태였다고요.
She threw up a lot of blood. Her life was on the line.
피를 토했다고요?
She threw up blood?
그럼 더더욱 막아야죠. 학교
All the
안에서
more reason
해결해야
to
하지
keep her
않습니까?
here. Shouldn't the school be handling these kinds of things?
이렇게 상황 파악이 안 돼서야. 요즘 세상이 어떤 세상인데 그냥 묻어달라는 건가요?
Do you still not understand the gravity of the situation? The world has changed. We can't just keep this within the school anymore.
벌써 경찰 불렀어요. 지금쯤 학교에 도착했겠지.
The police has been called already. They should be here by now.
경찰이요?
Police?
애들 앞에서 수갑 차고 끌려가는 걸 보이기 싫으면 얌전히 따라오세요.
If you don't want to be handcuffed in front of the students, please follow me.
아파. 살살 좀 해.
Hey, oh, careful.
소독약이 상처에 닿는데 아파야 정상이지.
It's disinfectant. It's supposed to hurt.
야, 최소한 위로하려는 노력이라도 보여줘라도.
It wouldn't hurt you to at least pretend to care, you know.
너 꿈이 외과 의사라고 했잖아.
Didn't you want to become a doctor?
환자 중에 은근 또라이들 많아서 막 물고 그런 일도 많대.
Apparently, a lot of patients go crazy, and they bite too.
실습했다고 생각해, 실습.
Think of it as a hands-on experience.
나도 환자인데.
I'm a patient now. Want me to bite you?
하하, 미친년은 사절.
No, thanks, Miss Crazy.
저기 경찰 왔다.
Look, the police are here.
뭐? 경찰?
What? Police? Hyunju was put into an ambulance and was taken to a hospital. Meanwhile, Mr. Lee was about to be investigated by the police. I thought that was going to be the end of it. No. I wanted this to be the end.
이야, 경찰까지 왔으니 점식이는 100% 감옥행.
Neat. The police are here, and now Moleface is going to jail. 100%.
분위기 이래서 수업이나 하겠어?
Do you think class will resume with all this happening?
그러게. 오늘 다 자율학습으로 돌리는 거 아니야?
No way. I bet the rest of the day will just be self-study periods.
아, 누가 선수 쳐서 SNS에 올리면 안 되는데.
I hope no one
떨린다.
uploads it before I do. I can't stop shaking.
현장 목격자인 우리한테 1등으로 올릴 권리가 있는 거 아니야?
We weren't here when it happened. Shouldn't we have the right to be the first to upload it?
폰을 뺐다니 진짜 너무했어.
Dare she take our phones away? That's going too far.
너무 실망하지 마. 요즘 같은 시대에 미성년자 감금도 엄청난 범죄지만
Don't be too disappointed. I mean, locking up teenagers is still a severe crime, but
가둬놓고 뭘 했을까? 배후의 19금 컨텐츠가 진짜 백이지.
yeah, that.
얘들아, 선호쌤이 조용하랬잖아.
Everyone, Miss Park said to keep it down.
오늘만 조심하자.
Let's keep it down a notch, please.
아, 너나 조용해. 이름만 들어도 열받아 죽겠는데.
You keep it down. Just hearing her name makes my blood boil.
완전 신났네.
Yeah, there she goes.
애초에 소문이 안 나는 건 불가능하지만
I mean, it was impossible to keep this down in the first place. But
다들 나름대로 노력한 거야.
everyone's doing their best.
딴반에 떠벌리고 다니지 않은 것만 해도 충분히 지켜준 거지 뭐.
No one's gone outside and spread it to the other classes. That's plenty enough.
구급차 구경하느라 딴방 갈 정신이 없었을 수도.
Maybe no one had the chance to, since everyone was too distracted with the ambulance.
아, 온조랑 이삭이다.
It's on Joe and Isak.
역전의 용사가 돌아오셨네.
Our legendary heroines are back.
영광의 상자도 함께.
With the battle scar.
어? 다쳤어?
What?
온조
You hurt?
괜찮아?
Oh, Joe, are you okay?
뭐야? 다친 건 나거든.
I'm the one who got hurt.
난 멀쩡.
I'm normal.
아, 이번 쉬는 시간도.
Oops, I forgot
아, 화장실 놓쳐버렸네.
to go to the toilet during the break. Yeah. As the commotion died down, the school returned to normal, as though nothing had happened.
그러니까 연립 부등식에서는 이제부터 중요.
So for simultaneous inequalities, listen up.
이항으로 각각 부등식을 푼 뒤에 하나의 수직선에 겹쳐서 나타내고
Solve both equations first with binomials. Then draw a perpendicular line to show the equation.
집중. 이거 놓치면 지금까지 계산한 거 다
Focus.
소용없다
Otherwise?
이거야.
All your calculations will be useless. Understood? The math teacher was renowned for being energetic, and his lively lesson was in progress. Unfortunately, everyone in the class was hoping for something more exciting, and as such, fell into a slump. Did Hyunju get to me? Or was it because I've calmed down? In any case, Isak wasn't looking well.
너 안색이 왜 그래?
You don't look well. What's wrong?
머리가.
It's my head.
아,
It hurts.
괜찮아?
Are you okay?
보건실에서 빈혈약 좀.
Could you get me some penicillin from the infirmary?
알았어.
Leave it to me.
그래서 x와 y를 쭉 이렇게 쭉 그어서
So draw the x and y variable like so, and...
선생님,
Mr. Kwan?
아이 깜짝이야. 뭐냐 갑자기.
You surprised me. What is it?
저 화장실 좀 다녀도.
Can I go to the toilet?
쉬는 시간에 뭘 하고?
Why didn't you go during the break? Make it quick. I gave Isaac a wink and quickly left the classroom. The very fact that I got to walk down the hallways during lessons, not to mention twice in a day, that in itself made me feel that it was more than a normal day, I thought.
이건 소화제, 이건 파스.
This is for indigestion. This is for
무슨
cramps.
말이지?
This is for... I have no idea.
분명히 예전에 여기쯤에서
음.
보건쌤이 빈혈약 꺼내는 걸 본 것 같은데.
Swear I saw the nurse taking penicillin from here.
찾았다.
Here it is.
깜짝이야.
What was that? The sound of a cell phone vibrating was coming from under the bed. Is that mine? No, that's impossible. When Lucio confiscated everyone's cell phones. Isak and I were so busy helping Miss Park. Didn't we have the chance to hand ours in? I thought it'd be too much of a hassle if we were found out. So we agreed to hide our cell phones in our bags. Then, whose cell phone is this? Following the sound, I look under the bed. A brilliant, beautiful light flickered outward. It was the universe's newest model. The model that all the university students and the fashionable girls had. For a normal student, it's a very extravagant cell phone. I'm envious. This must be the nurses, or Miss Parks. Mr. Lee, please, please, I beg of you. Mr. Lee? I beg of you? Who? What? This raised more questions. I was curious. I wanted to find out who phones belonged to. I wanted to know what the meaning of this message was. But at the same time, I was also afraid. I didn't want to be involved any further. Ouch. I kept my eyes on the LCD screen of the phone, hoping. But no other messages came in.
어차피 켜봤자 잠금도 못 풀 텐데.
I mean, even if I wanted to know, I probably couldn't unlock it.
괜히 나중에 의심받지 말고 신경 끄는 게 낫겠지.
It's probably better to take my mind off it. Otherwise, they might get suspicious. I placed the phone on top of the drawers so that whoever came in to retrieve it could see it. The drawer was placed at a location that could be seen by anyone standing by the doorway, looking into the infirmary. As I stepped out of the infirmary, something popped up in my head. Since they're pills, wouldn't she need something to drink them with? Of course. The grumblings in my belly made only a little contribution to this decision, but...
내 잡 고고.
To the concession stand, to go. Huh? Sorry. Mr. Lee was handcuffed and was being led to the police car by the officers. The principal was still angry. But unlike him, Miss Park looked like she was worried, enraged, and confused. Though what caught my attention the most was uneasiness, desperation, intimidation. Mr. Lee was giving off strange, indescribable glares to Miss Park that orbited around her, being the police's back. She anxiously had her hands together. Just then, I remembered the phone I left in the infirmary.
역시 선아쌤 거였나?
I knew it. It was Miss Parks.
아무래도 지금은 분위기가 살벌하니까 나중에 선생님께 알려드려야겠다.
Now wasn't the best time to tell her. I'll let her know later. wasn't long until I had to overcome another ordeal. It happened right after I took a step into the concession stand and immediately snatched vitamin 800.
소보루?
Red?
아니
No,
컵라면?
no. Cup noodles?
에이, 아픈 애를 두고 그럼 안 되지.
She's sick.
소보루?
Bread. It'll be quicker.
아이, 꼬르륵 소리 나면
Oh,
창피하니까.
my stomach is grumbling, and that's embarrassing. Cup noodles. This freedom is from skipping classes. Should I just have a piece of bread and make haste for the sake of my friend? Or should I indulge in my freedom with a cup of noodles? I should save! Oh God, why have you cursed me with this dilemma? Part of me wants cup noodles. Part of me thinks bread would make more sense. I'm trying not to think ahead. I'm trying to think the way the character would think. The character definitely wants cup noodles. But at the same time, I don't think she's completely heartless, so we're going with bread. It was disappointing to leave having only a piece of bread. However, the penicillin vitamin 800 in my hand was for my friend. And that in and of itself made me feel better as I made my way back to the classroom. It was then... is this right? First year PE teacher, Mr. An, was fiddling with an electronic box. He felt like someone I shouldn't concern myself with. I should just go past him quick. Pretend that I don't notice him.
어이, 거기!
Hey, you there. Why, oh why, oh why.
네?
Yes?
지금 와이파이 잡히냐?
Are you getting Wi-Fi?
아, 핸드폰
I
없는데요?
don't have my cell with me.
아니 무슨 학생이 핸드폰도 안 가지고 다녀?
What? What kind of student doesn't carry a cell around?
하여간 요즘 것들 기본이 안 돼 있어요, 기본이.
Honestly, you all lack common sense. Honestly. I've been scolded for staring at my phone too much, but to be scolded for not having a phone?
분명히 전에 기사한테 배워뒀는데.
I swear I saw it in the news. What was it? I wanted to protest, but I knew it was better to get away from here while he's distracted.
그래서 x 플러스 y 플러스 a 플러스 b는 0, 제로, 답은 0이다 이 말이야.
Therefore, x plus y plus a plus b equals 0. The answer is 0. Got it.
0 모르겠다 싶으면 0을 찍어. 1% 적중률을 자랑하는 마법의 숫자. 버리면 손해다 이 말이야.
If you have no idea, guess 0. It's a magic number that boasts 1% of all correct answers. Doesn't hurt to pick it.
숨 좀 쉬고.
Let's take a breather here.
근데 화장실 간다던 애는 똥통에 빠졌나?
By the way, what happened to the girl who went to the toilet? Did she fall into the bowl or something?
뭐야? 왜 그래?
What? What's wrong? Isaac is bleeding. Yeah, I'd say she's bleeding a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Chapter 1, The Outbreak. And... oh my goodness, there are trophies for this game. Sorry. Chapter 2. The Infection. I don't remember how... See, I don't know if this is going to follow the webcomic or more of the live action. I'm assuming it's going to follow more of the webcomic. There were subtle differences, but I don't know if it's going to follow it exactly. I mean, it can't if there's multiple choice options, but I'm not sure how long this is going to be, how far it's going to go. I'm excited to find out, actually. So, let's keep going.
얼른 가야지. 아무리 혁수쌤이라도 의심하시겠다.
I have to go quickly. To teach Quan, but even he'll get suspicious soon enough. Huh?
아싸, 하리다.
Yes? It's Harry?
럭키, 오늘도 혼자 지각 아니고요.
Nice. Looks like I'm not the only late student. Every now and then, I see late students taking their time coming to school. Sometimes I'm envious of their audacity.
장아리, 지금 등교?
Harry-jung, heading to school?
어.
Yeah?
야야, 너도 봤어? 저 아래에 사고 났던데?
Hey, did you see it too? Apparently there was an accident down there.
아니.
Nope.
시내 가는 길 쪽에 구급차가 박아서 쾅 소리 나고 난리 났어.
On the road that goes to the city, an ambulance crashed there and went bang. It's chaos over there.
전쟁 난 줄 알았다니까.
Thought it was World War III.
진짜 아무 소리도 못 들었어?
Really? You heard nothing?
글쎄.
Well,
좀 리액션 좀 성의 있게. 너도 참.
come on, put some heart into your reply, won't you? Honestly.
구급차 사고?
An ambulance crashed? That's rare. Surely it can't be. Just then, Miss Park was walking up the stairs, her mind deep in thought. The incident must have taken a big toll on her.
선생님.
Miss Park.
온조구나.
Oh, hello, Anjo.
아까는 고마웠다.
Thank you for your help.
뭘요? 선생님이 고생하셨죠.
No, you did most of it. In Miss Park's hand is an old black notebook. Is she still looking for her cell phone?
아, 맞다. 선생님,
Miss
보건실에
Park,
핸드폰.
your cell phone. It's in.
이게 무슨...
What's that sound?
너도 들었니?
Did you hear that?
네. 애들
Yeah.
소리가...
It sounds like students. The sound was coming from upstairs. But classes should be still running.
야, 뛰어!
Run!
이리 온다. 빨리, 빨리.
He's coming this way. Run! Run! Who is... I thought perhaps some students went too far and it devolved into a fight. But their faces were telling me that this was something more serious than a mere fight.
에이씨, 진짜. 다 비켜!
Move. Move out of my way.
청산아.
Chong-san? Blood was on the walls and the floor. The hallway was in chaos. Some students were on the floor, others running away. What was the most striking was it was the same stink, but mixed with blood. This feeling, it felt familiar. It was the same feeling I had when Hyunju dyed the bed with blood. A shiver went down my spine.
그만해, 이 대수 이 새끼야! 정신 차리라고!
Daisu, you bastard. Stop it. Get a hold of yourself.
뭐야?
Come on.
꿈속이라도 할 것이지.
Didn't that hurt or something?
안 돼. 튀어!
Stop. Run. Blood was all over Daisu's lips. His eyes were bloodshot. As soon as I saw his eyes, I fell into a panic. Like a deer paralyzed by the ferocious leer of the beast. My body was locked stiff and I couldn't move a muscle.
나 먼저 뭐해? 도망가라고!
Honjo, what are you doing? Run!
머리 숙여!
Get down! Monk.
이제 한계야. 얼른 도망가.
Is it-
얼른!
Run, I said, run! Miss Park was in shock. She couldn't move. Sorry, teething. Quickly, I grabbed Miss Park's hand. Ooh, get out of here. We don't care what's going on. We pretty much already know what's going on, if we're honest. Without a second thought, I ran down the stairs. Once we were out of the school building, I was so out of breath. Pain shot up through my lungs to my throat.
온조야.
Honjo,
네,
Yes.
선생님.
Miss,
아까 애들끼리 싸우고 있었던 거 아니니?
just know, the students, they were fighting, weren't they?
너한테 끌려오긴 했는데 대체 무슨 일인지.
I just mindlessly followed you out, but exactly what happened?
아니에요. 그냥 싸움이 아니에요.
No, miss, that wasn't just a fight.
아무래도 안 되겠어.
No, this won't do.
어떡하시게요?
What are you going to do?
올라가서 확인해야지.
I have to go up and find out.
안 돼요. 복도랑 창문에 핏자국도 못 보셨어요?
No. Didn't you see the blood on the hallway and the windows?
청산이도 준영이도 그렇게 사람 때리면서 싸울 애들 아니에요.
Chun-Sung and Chun-Yu would never get into a fight that involves blood.
그러니까 왜 그랬는지 이유를 알아야 할 거 아니야.
It's all the more reason to find out what happened.
대수는 보셨잖아요. 뭘 하고 있었는지도.
Did you see Daisu's eyes? He was... I couldn't tell her. He looked like he had ripped someone's flesh off with his teeth. Is that math teacher?
대체 뭐가?
What? Who did you? When Miss Park and I reached the flower bed, many students were crowded around, some who had fallen down. The ground was covered in blood. And someone was on the ground, his body horribly mangled. He looked like Mr. Kwan. Students around her were talking among themselves.
살아있는 거야?
Is he alive?
어떻게 좀 해봐.
Hugh, do something.
아니, 내가 어떻게 해?
Me?
저
What do you
피가
want me to
나도
do?
징그럽다고.
핸드폰 가진 사람? 어서 119에 신고부터.
Who's got a cell phone? Call 911.
일어났어.
He's getting up.
저 높이에서
Did
멀쩡하신
he
건가?
just fall down? How?
잠깐만. 혁수쌤 이상하잖아.
Wait, something's not right with Teach. Mr. Kwan rose up and started biting, ripping flesh off the students crowded around him. Like a starving, merciless beast. This monster like Mr. Kwan was so much like Daisu earlier. A bloody face, blood-bursting eyes, a strange growl, and a weird smell. way he ripped flesh with his sharp teeth. He was the spitting image of Daisu.
권 선생님.
Mr. Quan, what is
남원조!
Honjo?
조심해! 앞에
Watch out!
효정이!
In front! Hyo-jong!
선생님,
Run!
뭐?
What?
빨리요.
Hurry! Hurry! I ran. I didn't know where I was running to. I just ran in the hopes of finding a safe place. Get away from me! Is that another teacher? Looks that way. But wherever I went, I found monsters and dead students. They were everywhere. It's nowhere safe.
온조야, 이쪽!
Honjo, this way.
여기
Here,
괜찮은 것 같네.
here, looks safe.
네,
Yes. Oh, thank goodness.
권 선생님이랑 효정이
Something's wrong with
이상해진 거
Mr.
맞지?
Quan and Kyo-jung, right?
네. 데스도 그렇고 지금 온 학교가
Yes. And Taisu. I think the entire school is.
난리가 난 것 같아요.
It's in chaos.
대체 뭐가 어떻게 된 건지 전혀 모르겠어.
My heart stopped at the tiniest sound.
선생님, 온조야!
Miss Park, Honjo,
야, 간 떨어질 뻔했잖아.
you nearly scared me to death.
얼른 이리로!
Come this way. Quick. Junior was calling us from behind a wall of recycling bins. He had moved them to form a barricade of some sort.
일단 숨부터 돌리세요. 조금 냄새나긴 하지만
Take a breather here. Don't mind the smell.
언제 또 다른 곳을 찾아 뛰어야 할지 모르니까.
It may be safe for now. But we might have to find a new place soon.
너 옷에 피가
But your clothes.
내 피 아니야. 아까 애들이랑 뒷문 맞고 버티다가 밀려서.
This isn't mine. So I was blocking the back door with other students, and then yes, because I was concerned it was her, but Jung was clearly very distracted about the matter.
아니, 애들 구하려고 싸우다가.
Junyoung couldn't finish his sentence. I think it was because he didn't want to remind himself of what happened afterwards.
대체 무슨 일이 벌어진 거야?
Exactly what happened?
준영이 넌 뭔가 알고 있니?
Junyoung, what's going on here?
네? 그게
That's... Where do I start?
잠깐만요.
Just give me a moment.
생각 좀
to think.
정리해서.
Just that. I felt like I was missing something. My hand was silly. It's like penicillin. Did I drop it somewhere?
이삭이는?
Where's Isa?
아까 머리 아프다고 했는데 제대로 도망가지도 못했을 텐데 어떻게?
She told you, hey.
이삭이?
Isa?
맞아. 이삭이부터 시작이었어.
Yes, Isaac. This all started with Isaac.
뭐?
What?
그러니까
I mean,
뭐야? 왜 그래?
what's this? What's wrong? 이삭이가 피를 흘려요. Isaac is bleeding. Yeah, we saw this.
뭐야 이 피는?
What the? Blood?
너희 주번 휴지 가져와.
Let's grab tissues.
아니 보건 선생님부터.
No, wait. Go to the nurse.
밖에 나갔지?
And... No, she's out of the crib. She's out of the boat.
일단 핸드폰 있는 사람 구급차부터 불러.
Whatever. Who's got a cell phone? Call 911.
너 놀래라. 뭐야? 너 괜찮은 거냐?
What? What are you doing? Oh, goodbye, teacher. Hey,
뭐?
what?
너무 순식간에 일어난 일이라 다들 현실감이 없었어요.
So fast. I don't know what's real anymore.
이삭이가
But teach?
그럼 대수는?
Then what
권
about Daisu?
선생님은 왜 그렇게 된 거야?
What happened to Mr. Kwan?
그게 대수가 이삭이를 붙잡았을 때였어요.
So when Daisu got a hold of Isaac.
이사가 왜 그래? 그러면 안 돼.
Huh.
혁수쌤 죽은 거야? 이삭이 너 미쳤어? 이게 무슨 짓이야?
Isak, are you sure? Are you out of your mind? What have you done? Grr.
얘들아, 도와줘. 이삭의 힘이 보통이. 일단 진정시켜야 해. 팔다리 하나씩 나눠 잡자.
You to hold her down. Everyone, grab her arms or legs.
오케이.
Got it.
제발 진정해 이삭아.
Isak, calm down.
얘 힘이 원래 이랬어?
Yep, it's about that time again. Was she always this strong?
혁쌤, 정신
Teach.
차려봐요.
Wake up, please, wake up.
아, 신고해야 되는데
아.
핸드폰도 없고 미치겠네.
We need to call 911, but no one has their phone on.
야, 찬인이 또 뒤에.
Johnny, behind you. Huh?
대수. 순진한 놈이 힘만 세서
God, he was so strong.
막을 수가 없었어요.
We couldn't stop him.
그래서 대수랑 싸우고 있었던 거구나.
So that's why you were fighting with Daisu.
네 말대로라면
If that's true,
이상하게 변한 사람한테 물리면
then if you
같이
get
변하게
bitten
된다는
by
거니?
those who turn, you'll turn too.
네, 그건 확실해요.
Yes, I'm certain of it.
이삭이부터 혁수
First was Isak, then Teach,
그 후에도
찬이.
물릴 때마다 계속 늘어났어요.
and more people got bitten. And
조금만 빨리 알았다면 어떻게든 이삭이랑 혁수쌤만으로 끝낼 수도 있었는데.
we only realized it sooner. We could have ended it had a fake Teach.
그건 네 탓이 아니잖아.
It's not your
너무
fault.
자책하지 마.
Don't blame yourself for it.
이삭이도 물렸다고 했어.
Didn't
그렇지 온조야.
Isak say she was bitten as well?
네?
Um,
아, 보건실.
huh.
그 말은 이삭이가 아니라 현주가 처음이라는 뜻이고 지금 현주는 신고는 했니?
네, 아까 남라가 핸드폰 필요하시면 제가 가지고 있어요. 아까 교장쌤 찾으러 나가 있어서.
다행이구나. 보건 선생님 전화번호는
Oops.
모르지?
Sorry. You wouldn't happen to the nurse's phone number, would you?
네.
No.
일단 경찰에라도 전화해서
I'll go for the
현주가
police
어떻게
and see
됐는지
what happened to
알아봐야겠다.
Hyunju first. Miss Park turned away from us and started a phone call. I had no idea what was happening, but chaos was everywhere. And then I went back to what Isak said. My heart sank. I just didn't want to think I was ready for it to be clear. But to get out of this situation, I had to say something. I had to say I'm saving.
아깐
Thank you
고마웠어.
before.
계단 앞에서 네가 대수
You took
넘어뜨려준
out Daisu
덕분에
on the stairs.
겨우 도망쳤잖아.
We're probably able to get away thanks to you.
아, 그땐 정신이 없어서.
No, that was
그냥
just
나도
pure
모르게.
instinct. My body moved on its own.
청산님 잘 달아났으려나.
Did Chung-san make it, I wonder?
어때요?
What did they say?
구조를 기다리라는 말밖에.
We have to hold together until help comes.
다른 사건 때문에 인력이 모자란 상황이라는데
They said they were called call cities. This is on their side of an incident, and so they shouldn't back on water slides. I'm just making up words now, I apologize. Other incidents. Okay. Yeah, we have to call it. One of these days I will have enough caffeine to make it through a full session. I am enjoying this. We're finally getting into it. We're finally getting into the zombification of reality. But, yeah, I need to call it. So, thank you everyone for coming out. Stay safe. We will see you all tomorrow. Good night.